So, good morning, class. Today we'll start blood physiology. Introduction. Blood contains the blood cells, which are formed elements, and the liquid portion is known as plasma. The three types of cells are present in the blood: the red blood cells or the erythrocyte, the white blood cell or the leukocyte, the platelets or thrombocytes. Okay. Now, composition of blood. Plasma is a straw colored clear liquid part of the blood. It contains 91 to 92% of water and 8 to 9% of solid. Okay. See how important drinking water is. The solids are the organic and inorganic substance. Okay. Now, serum. Serum is a clear, straw colored fluid that oozes from the blood clot. When you are hit by something, there is a redness and then it turns blue. It means it is a blood clot. When the blood is shed or collected in a container, it clots. In this process, the fibrinogen is converted into fibrin and the blood cells are trapped in this fibrin, forming the blood clot. Okay, for example, I'm showing you in this diagram. So this is the normal flow, and if you get hit, this is your vein. Okay, if you get hit by something, then there is a small rupture. Okay, now what happens? The WBC gets collected here and it forms a clot. Now the serum in it also gets collected with the WBCs and another components. Now the serum gets collected and it converts into fibrin, the fibrinogen or the platelets, you can say. It converts into fibrin and the blood cells are trapped in the fibrin, forming the blood clot. Okay, after about 45 minutes, the serum oozes out of the clot. The serum oozes out of the clot. Okay. Function of blood. Nutritive function. Nutritive substance like glucose, amino acid, lipids, vitamin derived from the digestive food are absorbed from the gastrointestinal tract and carried by the blood to the different parts of the body for growth and production of energy. This is easy. Respiratory function. Transport of respiratory gas is done by the blood. When we inhale, we take oxygen that is passed to the whole body with the help of blood. Okay, it carries oxygen from alveoli of lungs to the different parts of the tissues, or you can say body, and carbon dioxide from tissues to alveoli. Okay. Now, excretory function. Waste products formed in the tissues during various metabolic activities are removed by the blood and carried to the excretory organs like kidneys, skin, liver. Okay. For excretion from the kidneys, it is excreted in the way of urine. From the skin, when we sweat, we get detoxed. It means all the impurities are out. And from the liver, it is the metabolism, you pass the stool. Okay. Now, transport of hormones and enzyme hormones which are secreted by ductless glands are released directly into the blood. The blood transports the hormone to the target organ tissues. Blood also transports enzymes. Okay? Blood also transports hormones, enzymes, everything. Okay? The food is digested with the help of, so you can say the blood is the carrier. Okay? Now, regulation of water balance. Water content of blood is freely interchangeable with interstitial fluid. It helps in the regulation of water content of the body. Easy. Regulation of acid base balance. Plasma protein and hemoglobin act as a buffer and help in regulation of acid and base. Now, regulation of body temperature. Okay, regulation of acid and base. The plasma protein and the hemoglobin acts as a buffer. They both help in acid and base balance. Like कितना body को acidic रहना चाहिए, कितना basic रहना चाहिए. That balances our blood. Okay. Regulation of body temperature. Because of high specific heat of blood, it is responsible for maintaining the thermoregulatory mechanism in the body, the balance between heat loss and heat gain in the body. Okay. So, blood also regulates heat, like how much cold we should be, how much warm we should be, is regulated by the blood, which is also known as hemostasis. Storage function. Water and some important substance like protein, glucose, sodium and potassium are constantly required by the tissues. हमें फुल टाइम एनर्जेटिक रखने के लिए, भूख ना लगने के लिए बचाता कौन है? These components, protein, glucose, sodium, which is already present in the blood. Okay. Now, blood serves as a ready-made source for these substances, and these substances are taken from the blood during the condition of starvation, fluid loss, electrolyte loss. Okay. एक टाइम तक वो खुद ही मैनेज कर सकता है अपना बॉडी, बट आफ्टर दैट यू नीड समथिंग, सम इनटेक. ओके. नाउ डिफेंसिव फंक्शन. Blood plays an important role in defense of the body. The white blood cell are responsible for this function. Okay. Now, neutrophils and monocytes engulf the bacteria by phagocytosis. What is phagocytosis? अगर कुछ बैक्टीरिया को एनगल्फ करके उसको खत्म कर देना, दैट इज फैगोसाइटोसिस. तो ये काम कौन करता है? न्यूट्रोफिल्स एंड मोनोसाइट्स. ओके. नाउ लिम्फोसाइट्स आर इन्वॉल्व्ड इन द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ इम्यूनिटी. डेवलपमेंट ऑफ इम्यूनिटी का काम किसका है? लिम्फोसाइट का. नाउ इओसिनोफिल्स आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर डिटॉक्सिफिकेशन, disintegration and removal of foreign protein. Okay. RBC, red blood cells, are non-nucleated form element in the blood. इधर बोल रहे हैं कि RBCs are नॉन न्यूक्लिएटेड, मतलब उसमें न्यूक्लियस नहीं रहता है. ठीक है. नॉन न्यूक्लिएटेड, जैसे हमने सेल में देखे थे कि उसमें न्यूक्लियस रहता है जिसमें डीएनए, आरएनए एक्सेट्रा कंपोनेंट्स प्रेजेंट रहते हैं. और इधर कह रहे हैं कि रेड ब्लड सेल्स आर ऑल्सो नोन एज इरेथ्रोसाइट. ओके. Now, red color of the red blood cell is due to the presence of the coloring pigment called hemoglobin. Okay, we all know this term. RBC का रेड कलर उसको कहाँ से मिलता है? हेमोग्लोबिन से. Now, RBCs play a vital role in transport of respiratory gases. RBCs are larger in number compared to the other two blood cells, namely white blood cells and platelet. Okay. Now RBC count ranges between 4 to 5.5 million cubic mm, okay, of blood. In adult male, it is 5 million cubic mm, and in adult female, it is 4.5 million cubic mm. Normally, the RBCs are disc shaped. Normally, the RBCs are disc shaped. डिस्क शेप कैसा होता है? अगर हम उसे साइड से देखें तो वो कुछ ऐसा दिखता है, ठीक है, अंदर से दबा हुआ, यहाँ से दबा हुआ, ओके. एंड बाय कॉनकेव, अगर हमने साइड से उसे देखे तो इट इज बाय कॉनकेव, लाइक दिस, बाय कॉनकेव्ड. Central portion is thicker. Central portion is thinner. ठीक है, ये thin रहता है और ये मोटा रहता है. It is thicker from the periphery. It is thicker from periphery and it is thinner from the center. Now, the biconcave contour of RBCs have some mechanical and functional advantage. ठीक है. Now, shape of red blood cell advantage. Biconcave shape helps in equal and rapid diffusion of oxygen and other substances into the interior of the cell. Larger the surface area is provided for absorption or removal of different substance. अब ये देखो, जैसे अगर ये ऐसा रहता था डिस्क शेप, तो इसका एरिया कम है ना, बट यही चीज कॉनकेव है, बाय कॉनकेव, ओके. तो यहाँ एरिया ज़्यादा मिल रहा है टू एब्जॉर्ब एंड टू क्लीन इन बोथ ऑफ दीज. इसमें देखो आप साइज उतना ही है, लेकिन ड्यू टू द शेप दे आर सेइंग कि एब्जॉर्प्शन एंड रिमूवल इज इजी. मिनिमल टेंशन इज ऑफर्ड ऑन द मेम्ब्रेन व्हेन द वॉल्यूम ऑफ द सेल ऑल्टर्स. अब कॉनकेव शेप के कारण वॉल्यूम भी कम हो गई उसकी, ठीक है. तो कम से कम, मतलब इतना प्रॉपरली डिजाइंड है वो, ओके. बिकॉज ऑफ बाइकॉनकेव शेप, while passing through minute capillaries, RBC squeeze through the capillaries very easily without getting damaged. So, due to this shape, it can squeeze also itself. Now, red blood cells are non-nucleated. Only mammal which has nucleated RBC is camel. बस एक ही को है न्यूक्लिएटेड, बाकी किसी के पास न्यूक्लियस नहीं है. कोई भी प्रजाति के अंदर आरबीसी में न्यूक्लियस नहीं है. बिकॉज ऑफ द एब्सेंस ऑफ न्यूक्लियस इन द ह्यूमन आरबीसी, द डीएनए इज ऑल्सो एब्सेंट. ऑब्वियस सी बात है. Other organelles such as mitochondria and Golgi apparatus are also absent. Because of absence of mitochondria, the energy is produced from the glycolytic process. ठीक है, ग्लाइकोलाइटिक प्रोसेस से उसको एनर्जी मिलती है. रेड सेल डज नॉट हैव इंसुलिन रिसेप्टर एंड सो द ग्लूकोज इनटेक बाय दिस सेल इज नॉट कंट्रोल्ड बाय द इंसुलिन. आरबीसी हैज अ स्पेशल टाइप ऑफ साइटोस्केलेटन. व्हाट इज साइटोस्केलेटन? उसका जो स्ट्रक्चर है वो स्पेशल टाइप से बना हुआ है, विच इज मेड अप ऑफ एक्टिन एंड स्पेक्ट्रिन. ओके, बोथ द प्रोटीन्स आर anchored to transmembrane protein by means of other protein called ankyrin. Absence of spectrin results in hereditary spherocytosis. In this condition, the cell is deformed, loses its concave shape, and becomes globular. Okay, the spherocytic is very fragile and easily ruptured in hypotonia.